What's up, family? So we got fire in the booth, Mike Righteous Part 3. I hope you guys are having a blessed day. Stay amazing, stay spreading that peace, love, and positivity, and you are amazing. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the family. If you're already to the part of the family, welcome back, family. You get what I'm saying? Give this video a big thumbs up. It helps cut that YouTube algorithm, and it's totally free. Comment down any legendary top of the mood reaction videos you guys want to see. And on that note, family, I'm not going to do no more talking. Let's just straight up into the video. Let's go.
Oh, you gonna dig this?
Oh yeah, perfect.
An extra. Large up Charlie Sloth. Large up everybody locked in. It's Mike Righteous, fire in the booth, part 3. We back. Yeah.
My man sound like he was spitting bars right there and he didn't even start.
Underdogs forever, class A forever. YOB forever, degenerates. Look.
Let's get it.
Ain't easy to find yourself if you're lost, you don't know where. You're headed no more and it feels like it ain't no fair.
Facts. Midlife crisis.
Your mind, but inside it's like nobody care. No form of insight, it's midnight, you're in a million mile stare. Maybe you're never gonna come back, maybe you're never gonna love rap, maybe you never make a comeback, maybe you're just starting to understand how much power's in one man. When his life is in God's hands and he's tired of the knockbacks.
When his life is God's hands. My man speaking facts, because at the end of the day, we all can be emotionally incarcerated in our own thoughts. And what I mean by that, we're not literally in a prison cell, but our mind is our heart is locked up. In our mind, we're in thoughts that's imprisoning us not to be the full free person we are desired to be, and what we desire and long for in our hearts and live for and dread for so long. And what God has destined for us, you have to push through that fear. And you have to make the right decisions. Feel those feelings and embrace them. But let them make you have the right decisions. Don't let them make you be paralyzed where you don't do nothing. But at the end of the day, waging that war of your mind, body, and soul is doing something that you're resisting. Because at the end of the day, if you don't, then it amounts to nothing. You're trapped. You'll never be happy. And you'll bring others down. But you're so numb that you can't even realize you're affecting others. Let's get it, family.
It's a fact trying to climb to the top, fam. Watching everybody else rise and you wanna rap, but you're gone blank, coach back, watch ants. Look at everyone's first, as long as you come first. It don't matter who you hurt, but he's laying in the dirt. Everybody for themselves, if you're never gonna help, how's it ever gonna work? I'ma give him that work for everyone that never had to turn you. I'll give you my word. For everyone that never had a turn, swear if you don't steal the control, you ain't getting a goal. I don't like this game, but I'm getting involved. No, I can't be told what to do. Can't be told what to do. Can't be far for the truth. Can't be thrown at the booth. Can't be no. Drop one tune, got my face all over the news. Big dogs pick 'em off like mold to the glue. But we only refuse you, so I'm reduced to feeling as lonely as you. Who's feeling as lonely as them? Whatever's holy takes hold of my head. Watch off the phone, my father is phoning again. Only to ask if I'm coping. I do not reply. I should tell him I'm fine, but he knows when I'm lying. Consulting myself, I'm alone in this life. You know I can fly. Take hold of my pen and cover me, brother. I'm going in blind, leaving my phone on the side. Stop.
I love how he said he taking control and he getting part of the game. At the end of the day in life, you only can control you. And it's either how you respond to the situation or you change it.
And I like who I am now. That guy in the background, the fly on the wall. Time to take it all back now. Can't control my damn mouth. They can't chill me. They wanna stop me, being a real me. Everybody want a little piece, wanna kill me for a little tweet. Oh please, what film you living in that made you think you was a real G? Tell me what road you're living on that made you think you a Lil Reese. Cause in real life you a shy lad. When you're online you're from Chirac. Smoke a little herb and start following the herd like a side man. Can't talk about Mike, can't talk about grime. It don't matter where you're from, anyone can be a grime fan. This one's for the man I'm in Brum that I live in that life and it's better with a wife fam. It's like this world's designed.
I like it, man. At the end of the day, the music and him, he said trying to be a Lil Reese, trying to smoke herb and hurt your feelings and smoke your hurt away. The simple fact is he's saying at the end of the day, stop trying to be a thug, because really a thug is a traumatized human being unable to grieve and release and not master their emotions. So they're full of aggression, they're full of hurt, they're full of fear, and they act off of fear. So if you act off of fear, you're quick to panic and desperation, and you'll do anything that's not really being true to yourself because you let the fear drive you instead of living from the goodness of your heart, where you're not even being yourself. You're so disconnected from yourself and isolated from the world. And if anything come your way, you quick to blast off. And those feelings that you suppressing, it's like ping pongs being pushed down in water. And it's only before the bottle pop that the ping balls come up and rise again, and you already blast it off.
To keep you sidetracked, so don't fool all in that fly trap. My iPhone's glued to my hand, still I'm airing out all my fans. I don't like that, I see all around me clearly like I'm at the IMAX. I see all around me clearly, no more living like I'm blind and trust. I still sofa surf for no real reason, Lord knows I search. What goes on in my head, who knows for certain? When you hold a purpose, you just know. It gets heavy when your shoulders hurt, but when you know your worth and there is no diversion. These are words of a broken person whose soul is surfaced. And I won't say no one's perfect, cause I know you're perfect, I hope I'm learning. Say I'm working, I'm overworking. The show ain't over till they close the curtain. The show ain't over till they close it, no. I'm focused, back in my zone, back on my own. There is no place I call home, I'm homeless. I don't feel no wholeness, this is my life and I chose it. This is my life, this is no living it twice. This is no quitting with this shit I write. This is no gimmick inside, this is no quick fix and giving you mine. Whatever's holy, take hold of my gift. I'm taking no prisoners off, take over my mind. Wake up my eyes, ain't budging an inch. This should take on my night. In this forever, I made up my mind. Cover me sloth cause I'm going in blind. Leaving my phone on the side, starting to lack who I am now. I shall rise from the background, you know my background. Tell them I'm back now, eye for an eye, and I want what's mine. I will not back down, I want.
My man talking about his passion. He wanted as bad as he want to breathe, casting out all distractions.
Back in my hand, I don't want to hand out. I don't want to speak, I don't want to scream, I don't want to fight. But I want to leave, I believe I can make it right. This might take all night. Am I gonna burst? Am I gonna breathe? Am I gonna learn? Am I gonna teach? Am I gonna sleep on sacred time? Yeah, this could take all night. Am I gonna speak? Am I gonna scream? Am I gonna fight? Am I gonna leave? Am I gonna be what I wanna be? Am I gonna learn? Am I gonna teach? Am I gonna burst? Am I gonna breathe? Am I gonna sleep on?
Yo, he said, am I gonna learn? Am I gonna breathe? Am I gonna teach? At the end of the day, what you go through is not just for you, but it's for those out there in the world who may need to embrace that wisdom, which you can understand that was destined for you. See, anything you go through is not just about you. The decisions you make don't just impact you, but others as well, whether you believe it or not. At the end of the day, the energy of you just making that decision alone is being pushed out and exhorted into the world. You feel what I'm saying, family? So my man is speaking truth, and he's saying he's on sacred time. You only have 24 hours in a day, but you could be productive or waste it.
Time. This sacred time, we wasting time. Yeah, keep chasing time, let's make it. My graduates! Oh man, quiet! Alright, the kid is back! The kid is back in the building! You're an animal, fam! You made me so proud, right, righteous? Yeah.
Let's get it.
Coming. What? You don't want to stop, do you? Hey, I'm coming in, I'm coming.
My man, adrenaline running. Let's get it.
Check. Yeah. Any minute your life could flip upside down, but you gotta try and see the upside. How when you're in a town that is run by clowns and they're getting out, so we just die. Out like we're getting drowned when the tide rises. Now we don't fuck around, we just dive right in. Wow was the only sound to describe my bits. Wow was the only sound to describe my Ever had a real illness? It gets sick when reality hits. We wore school uniforms to funerals, made memorials in the music hall. The community mourned.
See, he's talking about being broken. You gotta be broken before you come wholesome.
Unity formed, and we still do it like we used to before. Only this time when you're newly reformed. I can't tell a lie, keep it truly yours. This for Mark, Doof and Zach and St. Peter's. R.I.P. to Pat, cause they need him. My heart bleeds for them. It's times like this where you need your friends. I've seen the best leave. Even then, they only really leave when they leave your head. The memories that are too deep to forget. Now who's the best? Me, Bugsy, Kane,
They only leave when they leave your head. Damn.
or Wretch. Leave your head. The memories that are too deep to forget. Now who's the best? Me, Bugsy, Kane, or Wretch.
They only leave when you leave your head. The thing is, a lot of time we hold grudges. See, the Bible say being obedient in love. But at the end of the day, if you're holding on to things, it only creates bitterness, being resentful, and vengefulness. And at the end of the day, it's only destroying those relationships in your life. So once you do let them leave, whatever you're saying, ignorantly already having those type of feelings and already feeling that type of way, those relationships will die away. So everything that you just express and put out into the world, because what's going through your head that you're thinking of and you're basically expressing it through toxic behavior, your friends will leave because of what's leaving your head. The mind is so powerful. See, we need to learn how to use our feelings and our emotions to our advantage, not against us. As it said in Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Rosansky.
It's controversial, man.
I want some more, man.
I don't feel like too many people want to argue. When I hear you
It feels aggressive, it feels offensive. It feels quite organic, man. It's like you do that quite easy. Work out.
The next one.
Let's go. I don't want to hear none of that. Let's get it.
Well, you know what? I was gonna say it, but I feel like saying, I never left, there ain't no point in saying we back. Fed up of these, man. Negative feedback. Say where you say I ain't been doing nothing all year, where you think I've been for the last 3, fam. Got the masters back, I'm independent to the T, fam. Got the album cover coming, got it on my T, fam. Hey! Freestyle off the top, still better than these other man. Nothing's pre-planned.
See, people who say you're doing nothing the whole time, but you are doing something productive, they can't see the vision you seeing, so that shows a lot in what they and them supporting you. See, people like to support you when you up, but not when you down. But the process of being up and being successful, you can't sleep 8 hours a day if you want to be successful in life. It's no way in hell on sacred time.
It's what a real freestyle sounds like, so relax. I hear them complaining saying they ain't got the album title. Well, right, cool. Have it, sloth. It's called Dreamland. And the pre-order comes soon as it's FITB lands. I swear. I swear.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Wait, what you saying?
History has just been made. I'm dropping the album right here on pre-order tonight. As soon as you're done listening to this, I would appreciate it if you go and purchase that. It is on pre-order. The album is called Dreamland. I'm dropping it.
What, like that? You just
It's
come
not
and
a
find the
myth.
booth.
It's not a myth. It's not a myth.
That's strategic right there.
It's not a myth.
Man, spit at bars and shout out his whole album from pre-order,
I want
man.
to go in again. I'm hungry, man.
Mike!
This is for everyone that remained true.
You're a killer,
Hey.
fam!
This is for everyone that remained true.
Say it again.
Beast.
Large up, one extra.
Beast season!
JDS Westlake Lambs, Jack. James, I see you. Class A forever.
Hey!
Underdogs forever.
Hey!
Yeah. Dreamland on pre-order tonight. I can hear the fire talking to me. Told me you've been past the torch. I hear the fire talking to me. Told me that you are important. Hear the fire talking. Spoke of challenges that are restoring. I ask if I have the heart to bear the staff I walk with. Look, spark is dim and dark is dawning. Demons from my past are cooling. Suicidal thoughts come cruelly. Back to me, I can't ignore it. And there's the fire talking, saying you came too far to forfeit. Just think of all the aching arms that played a part to.
See, I like what he said, you know what I'm saying? My man over here talking about, so my man getting deep. The demons that we fight, that we run away from. A lot of men or women will rather run through a house of burning fire before they sit with their emotions and really feel them through. And really realize the cause and effect in their life. Starting from our childhood traumas and really to heal from them is part of, you got to make peace with your past by extracting the wisdom to learn from it. And also releasing the right way. My man is talking legendary stuff right here. And at the end of the day, when we have resistance, some people, when they have resistance, they go the other way instead of pushing forward. If you don't push through, you push back. But if you walk through the fire with God, you'll be even greater on the other side. But you walking back, it's like you saying you don't want to grow. And that's a slap in God's face. And at the end of the day, sometimes you can go back to your old habits, thinking the grass is greener than the other side. And it wasn't that bad. But that's a deceit of the heart and mind. At the end of the day, our minds and our hearts can be deceiving. Don't lean on your own understanding.
To build this, I can't take apart the fortress. Yeah, we're so quick to forget. We say our fathers forgive. He built the ark and we destroyed it. Maybe all the drama that we're facing is just karma for the carnage that we're causing. I'ma walk into the heart of the storm and ask for a chance to sort it. Cause I can't applaud it. If you can, it's cool. You're accountable for your sins. I'm accountable of my sins. And counterable this bullshit. We just cower in the corner until we have no cooling. It's in our nature to explore but emotions get exploited. There should be no poor or rich. We should all just play our part to help the world we're in. So we're free from selfishness. Where before
we all need to come together, man. He said that we are God to build the ark and we tore it down. You know how we can tear things down and destroy them? When our priorities are not in order. That's when we have problems and God keep trying to show us
We save ourselves with saving someone else's skin. Too much greed, can't seem to shed the sense of helplessness. Like homeless people with no shelter when the hell hits. Like talking to your girl and kids from a jail that smells of piss. The reality that I rap about is as real as the cell they're in. You got an album that'll sell, my album's gonna sell the ship. For everyone that's like myself, they've been through hell, they held it in. The system through the hook, you bit the bait and you fell for it. The world we're in is unwell, it's like the devil is welcome here. Yeah, what if the earth just stopped turning? The universe stopped working and fire filled these skies and the earth began to burn. Would you all learn to forgive? I feel deserted like I burnt every bridge. This life's a curse and a gift.
Sometimes they say when the heat gets hot, a lot of people want to change last minute. When the heat got so darn hot that they got scared and they tighten up then. See, I call it biting, it's gonna bite you in the butt. It's gonna come back to you. Since you don't want to handle it right then and there and take responsibility, accountability like he preaching.
I feel the heart of the world hurting. I just put it into words in my head, then let you look inside my closet on some personal shit. I sin fire, sin violence, sin murder and sin disarray, missing planes. I felt turbulent winds. More claims, crooked policemen and they're bursting at kids. More claims, hurling abuse at the goggle box when I turn on the news. Nurses refuse to be slaves. Are these constant cuts not enough? Consumers need pay. We steal, we kill, we each day. Blood's being spilled in Ukraine, children being killed.
Facts.
And we complain when they immigrate to the UK. There ain't enough space for you. 2 kids in that suitcase. Who's to blame? Neck in a noose. News flash with the new slaves. We vermin. Take something beautiful and burn it. Tell ourselves that we ain't perfect. Tell ourselves that we are worthless. How do we know ourselves when...
That's the enemy. The enemy wants you to believe something that's not true in yourself, so he can capture you and make you believe that you're not able to do nothing and keep you stuck in his way. And when we fall into his delightness, we only get so far and then we're in trouble and looking around like who's there to help. When you did that, see, we come to a crossroad in life and you got to know how to take the right path. And at the end of the day, the 2 crossroads might look alike, but there's only one true one.
We do no soul searching. They wanna lock us in cages in case we find our sole purpose. Oh, still so far from freedom, but at least I ain't the furthest. No, there's a war between us, believe me, I'ma be the first. And yo, a brutal fight between the truth and lies. I know who I am serving, I'm a servant with these verses. Who'd have thought I'd be a wordsmith? It's the 21st century, the internet's a place of worship. So I'm rapping on the radio, trying to reach my generation. They ain't singing hymns, and they ain't listening to sermons. You question my heritage, born in Britain, blood is Persian. Due to circumstance, had to fit in with a certain clique. Grew up on the church, not in the church. Can't call myself a Christian or a Muslim. I'm a person viewing every day worse than shit. Who wants pain? I've seen a familiar face in Syria waiting to get strapped with.
Yo, he said we in the 21st century and we worshiping the internet. We don't even give time to God no more. We can't even give an hour to him because we so consumed with our desires and treasuring the things that don't need to be treasured. You treasure people, always will. They'll always let you down. You'll always be upset because they're imperfect, just like you are made in God's perfect image. But if you trust in God and treasure him first, that imperfect, perfect love and loving others will be true and peaceful. Because a person will always let you down. God will never. Social media is nothing but a highlight reel. It's unrealistic and you'll prioritize things that are not real. The realism won't be there as you see it because you're looking at something and feeding your mind with something that's not to be it.
But that sent on that long way, I've lost mates. Can't follow religion, we're killing in God's name, using God's name in vain. For God's sake, I've got faith, I do pray. I want change, you want change. I've been around the pain. This shit wasn't fame, these man just act like they're famous. And you think that they're actually famous. I tried rap for the fame too, got a painting cause that's what they do. Got arrogant online cause you have to be hated. Then it backfired in my face. Feel like someone inside of me trying to escape. They say that the real me is hiding away from the... Spoke to my brother the other day.
You said like he feel like the real me inside because he's suppressing his true self. He's suppressing his feelings to the point where it's trapping him to not be his true self. The fears. It could be any trauma, not know how to express your feelings. Feeling like you always have to be strong. You can't cry. You can't be vulnerable, but strong, aggressive, bold, and a protector. And that's the masculinity part of men. Nothing wrong with it. But we got to learn how to not be non-masculine when it's time to be. And we don't know how to. See, none of us can be strong forever. If you think you can be strong forever, then your life will not be forever.
Yeah, I've been told I'm a runaway.
And we all, what I mean, our life will not be forever. I mean, you will not live to the fullest. You will die early and you will die young because you think you can always be strong when God has proclaimed that we all will be weak and bow down on our knees before him. God has a way of bringing us to our weakness no matter how strong you think you are.
He said my entire fate relies on his time and place. So I'm up from 9 to 8. My eyes are tired, my eyes are wide awake. My mates are wide for days. I'm trying to change. I wanna go back, I'm finding ways. In a situation only I can change. I'm high and low and now I'm high again. I tried to solve it through fighting. I ain't resolving no violence. Pissed. Why is my son never smiling? Why do I have to sell drugs to provide for him? Why is my father crying again? Why is he saying his life is shit? Why is he saying his mind is like a prison is like he never left prison? Answers I got not to give him. Fuck all your trends and your millions of views because I have a vision. All I can give is my pride when I spit on this mic. Yes, Mac, I'ma kill it this minute in time. On the shit I'ma shine, God willing you feel it, it's right, just listen. For all of the people that told me I couldn't, the policemen, the teachers, the hood rats, your hookers, you shouldn't have give me this bullet. I put it inside of this shotgun instead of me shooting myself in the head. I just put it to them, pop one. All I got is one shot, son.
He lost it. So you gotta master your emotions or we're gonna lose it. A lot of us don't know how to. Men or women. But the suicide rate of men is most high. Because at the end of the day, when you don't know how to master your emotions and express the right way, get a journal, do yoga, take a walk. That's part of releasing. But if you don't know how to, you just trapped in your mind to the point where you just go insane. Where you're not even sane no more. You're so disconnected. It's going into insanity. And pop. There goes the weasel of destruction and the delight of the enemy.
You rappers are pop tarts, you chatting to top charts, and that channel a lost art. You man have forgot a heart, and man I just got a heart. Come with a passion when I'm on a mic, when I'm done I just dash it like that's it, I'm gone. What? Whoa.
My man just barked up the tree of truth. Like he said, it's the ones who are true.
I need a moment, man. The first time you came through, fam, you made history. You made real history.
Now my man just got inducted to the Hall of Fame. It ain't even about history no more.
I didn't think you could top that. I was like, boy, you sure you want to do part 2? He's like, let me in, slut. You did part 2. You topped part 1. I was like, oh, this kid's not real, man. He's from a different planet. Then he said, let me come back, do part 3. I'm like, Mike, you sure? Just sloth. Let me come back and show the people what the game's been missing.
What the game can't deny. What the game would love to keep out.
I need a round of applause. They want to shoot a round of applause. That's the moment. That's the third moment you created for Fire in the Booth. Real moment, like goosebumps, hair on the back of the neck. Fam, you are something special, man.
Man, it's different, man.
I'm so happy you're back. Welcome back, Mac.
I work very hard at my craft, man. I ain't going nowhere this time.
Welcome back. Wow, how the game is missing.
My man is here to stay. Ain't even walking him back. My man cemented into the game.
That's a fine example of Fire in the Booth.
Facts. But guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay blessed. I hope you guys embrace some type of wisdom that I'm learning as a young man, and embraced it from what I dissected from the bar flow of this amazing person that's amazing to the world, speaking his truth and being a man of truth. And on that note, family, peace, and be true to thyself, and strive to be and learn from your mistakes. This is I do. We're not perfect at all. Stay true. That's the true wealth.